Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for our AEW Rampage live reaction. Tonight's Rampage will be pretty good. They were supposed to have Lance Archer versus Ricky Starks, but apparently that's not happening.
Oh, whoa, why not?
Well, on Wednesday, I don't know, but they played it off like Lance Archer beat up Ricky Starks, and they called off the match. But it's
Oh,
gonna
come
happen.
on.
But it's gonna happen on Wednesday instead of there must have been a reason that they like behind the scenes that they didn't say.
I'm going to see more of Ricky Starks, man. We need more of him on TV.
But we still got Brian Cage versus Dante Martin and Bandito versus Roosh. Uh, Bandito and Roosh should be the match of the night probably.
That's what I'm thinking.
His match against Chris Jericho. If I was on Dynamite a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and
That wasn't
Tony Khan,
bad.
and Tony Khan offered him a contract like literally right after his match. Contract like like we'll pay you this, we'll pay you that. This is how many years we want you to sign.
The man did kill it that night. That was a pretty good match.
And WWE did offer him a deal as well, but he chose AEW over WWE.
That makes
Um,
sense.
he wanted to spend more time with his family, and he felt like in AEW he'd get that
Yeah.
chance rather than WWE. And he said he wasn't interested in a name change every 3 months.
Mm,
I mean, they change people's names.
that's a good
I mean,
point.
yeah,
Yep.
that's a real good point. But Triple H has given the wrestlers a little bit more freedom. But
Yeah.
like who was it? Tommaso Ciampa's Tommaso now.
Yeah. Which I think
So
is better. Use his first name.
yeah, they cut off the first names like Austin Theory. They went Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tommaso Ciampa. So we're starting off with this is the first time ever that Rampage has started off with a talking segment.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'll never. I don't think it's ever done that. I think it's like the first time. I mean, it's a great angle to start with. I mean, if they're gonna do that,
Because
because
normally
Jungle
on a
Boy and
Rampage,
Luchasaurus are pretty hot right now.
like they skip the first people's entrance and they go straight into the match.
Yeah, usually it's right in there.
But I like this. Well, it backfired against Chris Jericho, but this ain't Jericho.
Yeah,
But like normally every Jericho segment drops ratings up until like 20 at the beginning of 2020.
yeah, they have kind of gone downhill.
It's just uh, it's just how they he has to be in a group every time, all the time.
It's a bit, repetitious. I mean, over and
I mean,
over and over and over.
this is basically like Inner Circle 2.0, the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Pretty much.
But I'm pretty
Like
sure
in
that
WO 2000.
yeah, yeah, that's all they're trying to do. But I'm pretty sure at Full Gear we're getting Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus again. But it'd probably be better on pay per view because you don't have to worry about going over time.
Right. It should be a no holds barred match.
Yeah, yeah, Falls Count Anywhere. Or, yeah, I'm glad Christian Cage is still around, like still being
Yeah.
active and stuff, even though he's injured.
Yeah, me too. I hope he's not out for too much longer.
He'll probably be back next year.
Hmm. I gotta say, Jungle Boy has gotten a lot better on the microphone.
Yeah, he's kind of had to since they put him on his own. He's
Right?
had to, but I feel like he got a lot of that experience from Christian Cage before he went solo, so he'd
Yeah.
be prepared.
Oh, Steel Cage. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, because so Christian, I see what he did there. I want to see Brian Cage versus Christian Cage versus Ethan Page versus Hangman Page in a steel cage with special guest referee Diamond Dallas Page.
That'd be sick. Oh man, I'd pay to
They
see
got
that.
they got it. What is going on here?
Oh snap! It's
When
gonna
is
be a
this?
steel cage match.
Uh,
Oh shit! Christian with your mama jokes. Oh, he just had to bring Luke into
oh. Well, who? What was that? Someone's.
Luchasaur
Was
just knocked his shoe off.
it,
You see that?
yeah, I saw something go flying.
Luchasaurus clotheslined his shoe off. That
What was
was kind
that?
of funny.
Which Soros is not how you beat someone down by just standing there. Especially in this kind of well,
Oh
uh,
damn, that looks brutal.
oh, he's been
Choke
to that
slam onto the
chair.
chair.
Like, what do they do with these chairs after they're
I mean, I would
like,
think fans would probably want to buy them. Could probably hand them off to fans.
like
Either that or they throw them away.
in probably a year's time in AEW, they probably destroy at least like a wrestling in total. They go through a lot of too.
Yeah. I know a few fans that have some broken chairs from shows, so I know they either give them to the fans or sell them to the fans. He still has that hammer. Pac still has that hammer. You bastard.
Oh,
I love how he walked one way and they walked the other. That was kind of foreshadowing there, I think.
I was starting off Brian Cage.
More Brian Cage on TV. I like it. It's about time it gets more TV time, actually.
He'll be winning this one most definitely. But I've noticed that even on Dark, like he's making sure he gets a decent match, and he's not going to go on Dark and wrestle no 15-minute, like 15-second little match.
Yeah.
Like he's doing everything he can. He don't care if they're 10 times smaller. Like they're so small, it could be Marco's stunt. He'd try to make it the best it can be,
Yeah, I've noticed that too, man. I mean,
and I
he
don't blame.
give it all he
I don't blame
has.
him. I don't blame him for being out that long. You want to
Yeah,
try to get anything you can get.
exactly. In that line of work, you have to get what you can get. You know. Because that opportunity that they give you, somebody else, if you take that, you turn that down, somebody else is going to be right there to take it.
And I feel like Brian Cage has proved himself since he's came back. He basically owns Samoa Joe in, in their match. Like Samoa Joe didn't really get off anything,
Like it's like pretty low offense.
but I'm glad Samoa Joe put over Brian Cage in a big way and let him get
Yeah.
his stuff in. This should be an
I
interesting match.
mean, yeah, it should. I mean, I don't see why Cage couldn't be in the runnings for the TNT title soon. You know, at least.
Yeah, I know he challenged. He lost against Wardlow, but I wish they would have kept that going as a feud. But
Yeah,
hopefully at Full Gear, there it's going to be Brian Cage versus Hobbs versus Samoa Joe. I don't know if you've seen
that'd be
on a
dope.
I don't know if you've seen on a Wednesday that Samoa Joe turned on Wardlow.
I didn't see that. He went heel. I think that's a
Oh,
great idea. Actually, I'd rather see them fighting each other.
he caught him just perfectly. Went for the suicide, and Brian Cage caught him.
That was impressive. That was impressive.
How come all these special like landings happen on Rampage? Like
that's,
Ricky
a,
Starks,
that's, a, that's
like
a good
Ricky Starks,
question.
and Ricky Starks and Jay Lethal. You know this. All the perfect landings are on Rampage.
Oh
But
snap!
like
Aqua Teen
it was
Hunger Force.
like it was basically like what happened on a Rampage when Wardlow had the belt and he shoved it against Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe had that look on his face,
Oh,
and then Wardlow said that he's going to take all the belts, and then Samoa Joe looked kind of funny, and and then and then Samoa Joe had that look on his face, like you know something's about to happen when Samoa Joe has
yeah,
that certain look on his face.
yeah. I like it, man. I mean, I'd rather see them battling
Yeah,
each other.
I mean I like Ward Joe, but it was time to flip the switch
I
because I
I think
can
it's too
because I
good for
can
both of them.
because I can do more going against each other than they can teaming up.
Exactly, and like them being teamed up together, it was too good for both of them. They don't need to be a tag team. They need to be, each single. They needs to each have their single path of destruction.
But that match should be hopefully it's a triple threat. I'm just hoping that they don't do it next week on Dynamite and they do it on pay per view
Yeah.
because no like they don't like to do TNT title defenses on pay per view anymore. They haven't done one since All Out 2021.
I wonder why that is.
Like they'll say because it's a television title, but they defend the TBS title on pay per view.
Right.
That's not an excuse. Like they always try to like when Sammy was champion, like they would put him in some kind of 6-man tag or something just so he wouldn't defend it.
Yeah.
Those main events, Cassidy and Lee Johnson. I
Oh,
thought it
what a
would
reversal.
I thought it would have been Bandito and Roosh.
That's what I was thinking myself.
You watch after Bandito's match, Tony Khan's gonna make it official that he's all elite. You watch.
Oh, so it'd be a cool
You
addition to
watch.
the whole roster.
Well, apparently he's already signed. They just haven't made it official. Like there's a lot of people that signed that they haven't made official for some reason. Probably
Hmm.
because I feel like he signed way too many people, and people are gonna freak
Yeah.
out when like some of these people like that Zach Clayton. I would have just signed him to ROH exclusively.
Hmm. Yeah, because you don't want to have an oversaturation of workers or talent.
Hopefully, I hope Ring of Honor fixes that. So a huge chunk of those people, well, not a huge chunk because you see people for AEW,
Hmm. I mean, this is
Ooh.
actually a really good match. I knew it was going to be pretty good, but this is actually going past my expectations. Actually,
Dante needs to stop doing that move, like the one that he just jumps off the top rope and then because half the time he doesn't. Half the time that they don't catch him
I know.
or he don't land. It just never works out. Well, that time it went okay, but normally
I
he
mean, it's kind of scary once he's in the air. You kind of have no control.
it's just no one ever catches him. Then he just lands flat on the ground. I want to see a match where the stipulation is Dante can't do any high flying moves
That'd be interesting.
and see
That'd be
what
very
he.
interesting.
Because I feel like he'd be screwed without any high flying because 90% of his move set is high flying.
True.
Like put him against someone like who's the technical Brian Danielson, and the stipulation is no high flying moves.
That'd be perfect.
I,
Actually, that'd be perfect. That'd be
I want to see
a really good test to see what Dante can really do.
no. Ooh, that was a good move. Missed. Just get lariat. Swung him around.
Oh, damn,
That
that was nice.
was a good move by Brian Cage.
Man, he nailed him with that last move. He
Gonna
kicks out.
go.
Well,
Yeah,
Brian Cage is a
can
beast tonight, man. He is a beast.
I
He
love
is
his
in beast
finisher.
mode.
I love that finisher. He normally does the mm, Jim Ross.
Oh,
Nasty.
that was nice. That was like a gory DDT or something like that. That's pretty cool.
He normally does the like the suplex, but it's kind of like a one winged angel. But
Yeah. Or
he,
the suplex pile driver.
yeah,
Invented by Scott Steiner.
yeah.
The Steiner driver.
Well, everyone that you won against, you've lost against the AEW has to offer.
True.
You just lost against Moxley. Any champ. Uh, uh, I don't know about this. Well, it's better than him and the Trustbusters.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take that. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll
I'll take
accept that one.
I'll take it.
That's actually going to be pretty good. I think he has barbecue chips tonight. He doesn't have Doritos this time.
Yeah, every time it's a different brand of chip.
Yeah, we haven't
I
seen
bet
Hook in a little bit. That'd be nice, though.
I bet it's either next week on Rampage or the buy-in at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Who was it last time? It was Hook versus one of the 2.0 guys.
There was, I think it was Daddy Magic.
Peter Parker. Probably shouldn't be on your showing your identity. But thanks for watching, Peter. I hope AEW comes back. Yeah, on I didn't hear it, but like like Aiden was on here Wednesday, and he said that Tony Schiavone said that they were coming to the UK in 2023. They didn't say any dates or where they're going in UK, but they're coming to the UK in 2023. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to Canada as
Nice.
well. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to Canada as well, Josh, at some point next year. them going to different parts of Canada.
Nice. Well, can't
Uh,
Canadians and the British love their wrestling.
Elizabeth Gomez where he starts doing. As I was saying at the beginning of the show, I don't know if it was storyline related or why they did it, but basically the story is Lance Archer whooped him on Dynamite, and then he wasn't cleared to wrestle, and they're going to postpone it to Wednesday. There was probably a reason behind that why they didn't.
Hmm.
Like, but it's still going to happen on Wednesday. So
They could be
maybe
developing a story between them. So
yeah. David, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Noah,
yeah, thank you all for tuning in with us tonight.
Cage versus Dante. That was a good match.
Yeah,
Cage
that was
and
awesome.
but yeah, back to the Canada. Like they were in Canada October, so I think
Hmm.
they'll probably go to the UK during the summer. I think they'll be back in Canada. They'll probably do a longer stay in Canada, like go to Toronto, Montreal.
That'd be nice.
There's so many other places you can go in Canada that I didn't go to.
Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver,
Mhm.
Pole Express,
Yeah, I feel old now that people are calling that a classic movie.
the Polar Express. I
Yeah,
used to I used to watch that all the time.
it's a good movie.
Like that movie was ahead of its year. Like how they made the movie. Like that kind
Yeah,
of movie should be made today. Like they were ahead of their how do I say like
had the time with it.
yeah like they put on a movie that looks like would be produced like in 2022.
Right. It was very impressive the way they did
It can get a little like some of the songs on it can get kind of weird, but it's
it.
it's
Yeah,
still a good movie. It
it's a good movie to watch during the Christmas season.
the We're in their House of Black.
These have been so well done. I'm loving these vignettes here.
Basically, that they're being reborn.
Yeah, I love it. I love the concept of it all.
Ooh, shouldn't have done that. I did this before. Like
Mm.
I try to share the podcast with people to watch, but instead I send the StreamYard link, and I remember one time I sent it to 100 people because I was sharing the.
Then all of a sudden, you got a bunch of folks in the lobby.
It's a good thing that I have to click them to join in instead they just all
Yeah,
pop up on here.
they've been resurrected.
Oh, that was a good Malachi
That
with the
was
fire.
dope. That was nice. This has been so well done, man. Shout out to whoever
Uh,
shot that.
that was weird. Like they did the Malachi Black thing, and then they went right into Roosh's exact logo, basically. That was
Yeah,
cool. That was cool
that
that they done
that
that.
was some good editing. The production's getting a lot better. It's gotten a lot better over the years. The whole production value of the show, of both
Yeah.
shows.
There was I forget who the guy was, but he what was his name? Kevin Sullivan. Like not the wrestler Kevin Sloan, but he's like a producer or
Yeah.
like production wise. He's like the lead person. He retired this year from
Oh,
working
I think I
stuff.
know who you're talking about. Yeah,
He
I
did,
know who you're talking about.
he did WCW, WWE. He left WWE, went to Impact, and basically
Yeah.
when AEW started, AEW took Impact's whole entire production team. Kevin
Damn.
Sullivan, about everybody. They took Impact's entire production team.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're going straight in.
Oh man. Waste no time. They're on the clock.
I really don't know who's going to win this match. I'm going Bandito, but I don't know.
I'm actually more of a Bandito fan, so I'm going for him.
Yeah, I'm going for Bandito. Honestly, I could see it going either way. I like this kind of match. I don't know who's
Yeah, I've
going to
seen
win.
Bandito wrestle a few times live, and the dude is fire.
I watched his Ring of Honor match against Jay Lethal. I forget where it was, like when it was, but that was a good match. And was it uh, like All In? Who was it? I think it was the Young Bucks and I forget who it was, but it was like a 6-man tag with Rey Mysterio, Bandito, and a few others.
Oh, I think I know what match you're talking about. Yeah, I think I
Yeah, it was.
know what match. Oh yeah, I think so.
You want to know how I first found out about Bandito?
Now,
WWE 2K community creators,
they do
and then
great. They have done some great, great characters in there.
so I seen him, and then one of the hashtags was Ring of Honor. So I looked up Ring of Honor and started watching his matches, and he was really really good.
Yeah, the dude is awesome.
He's basically a video game character in real life.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. I think that's. I mean, I think in a way that's what they're going for. It's kind of cool though. He's like a creative player.
I'm curious to see the AEW game because in WWE games, like a lot of the moves that Bandito does, especially like the movie he did the Jericho on the ropes. You can't really do that in a wrestling game,
Hmm.
but in AEW they're doing stuff like that. So I'm curious to
Yeah.
see how they're going to go with that.
Hmm.
Like a Canadian destroyer, like can you even do that? I'm pretty sure you can do it on WWE. Can you? A Canadian destroyer?
Yeah. Yeah. You can do it
I
on
know
there.
I know there's some moves that they're doing that has never been able to do in a wrestling game.
There's a lot of moves I wish they'd bring back to the game that they took out.
Yeah. I remember one time they WWE sent a cease and desist to the Bullet Club basically,
Yeah.
and then try to make it all was good, and then try to get the Young Bucks to have their moveset in the game. And they're like, no, we're not giving you our moveset. Try to sue us. That's
Right.
stupid. Why are they
They actually
gonna?
had the one. They had the one winged angel in on WWE 2K22, but it's like a corner move.
Yeah, I know which one yeah, they
You
kind of
put him
got
on
CM
the.
Punk's.
Yeah.
They kind of got CM Punk's finisher, but it's just a little bit different.
Hmm.
It's basically instead of the face, it's like the gut area. Like,
Yeah. They got around that no pretty pretty smoothly.
mhm. Is everyone kind of clobbering time? Who says that?
Clobbering time. I'm trying to remember who the hell did say that.
Oh man, I know it was here recently because I've been hearing that. I should know who this is. Con. Uh, who is that from? I know who it's from. No, this is not coming to me because I've heard it on
Uh, it,
AEW. I've heard it on
it's gonna
AEW.
hit me in a minute. Once I figure it, out, it's gonna hit my head in a minute. Once I
It
figure out
could
where
be
it came from.
the acclaimed. I don't know if it's them though.
But didn't that come from like a cartoon back in the day or something? I'm trying to remember. It's clobbering time.
I should know this. Oh, CM
Oh,
Punk's.
CM
Yeah,
Punk said it.
yes.
But
I
where did
remember
CM
now.
Punk get it from? Because it was on something like way back in the day.
I had
I don't know
it.
if it was a cartoon or something.
I should have known that because I know he says that. Well, now how do I say it? I knew he said it, but just wasn't coming to me. I miss CM Punk.
I heard he was
He
doing like UFC commentary now.
yeah, he yes, it was last night or something, and he yeah, he was, but he's
That's
still with
official.
AEW. But he's still with AEW. He hasn't been fired or
Oh, okay. He's still on the roster.
yeah, he hasn't been fired or I don't think they're gonna fire him or do anything because you'd think by now they've already done something. And they're still
True.
selling and they're still selling new merchandise of him. I don't think they would want
Hmm.
to make money off him if they're fixing to buy out his contract. So hopefully he's just taking time off with his injury, get his mind
Yeah.
straight, do some other projects like what he's doing now. Then when he comes back, has a new mindset. Oh, that was a good move. Because I don't want to see CM Punk leave. I know what he said was out. It was definitely you gotta have balls to say, and he
It was unnecessary. I know that.
like not everyone has the guts to do that, and but I still believe in Punk. I still believe in him. He even said before the how was it? The setback is bigger than the comeback,
Yeah.
or it could be the other way around.
Yeah. The comeback has been bigger than the setback.
Yeah, he said that numerous like when he first got injured. That's what he said. So
I mean,
see,
I just think if he can keep his mouth shut, if he can keep his mouth shut, at certain where certain things, and just keep certain things to himself and just do his job, he'll be fine.
I just think Hangman needs to really watch what he says
Yeah, Heyman as well, both of them. They're all guilty.
because
They're all
because
guilty
Hangman
of it.
because Hangman kind of well he didn't fuel some of it, but saying that stuff to legends and stuff. I mean, if it was me doing that as a referee, telling someone, "Nah, I don't need your advice. I know what I'm doing," I'd get slapped
Yeah.
up. I get slapped, mess out. And for someone like him, who's like should be an example for people like indie wrestlers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But about everyone in that situation's in the wrong. But
Yeah.
hopefully, Punk's
We're all
absence,
guilty.
with his absence, he's able to refresh his mind, his mindset, get away from wrestling. He's doing his commentary. Then when he comes back from his injury, he'll he'll have his mind straight and he can get back to business in the ring.
Yeah.
Because I still want to see MJF and CM Punk and screw us up twice. Twice. The first injury was on him. He dived off the stage and then broke his foot. And
Yeah.
I believe like during that time period we were supposed to get Punk and MJF, but CM
Mm-hmm.
Punk got injured, so MJF left. CM Punk comes back, wins the title, gets injured again, and suspended 2 times in a row. Third time has to be the charm that they can pull this off.
Right.
Because I know they want to
Now, if
continue
him,
that story. Because
yeah,
that's especially with the world championship involved.
exactly. Like if MJF ends up winning the world championship at some point, which is probably likely, then at some point down the line, if MJF is still the champ, CM Punk's going to want that. Want that challenge. He's going to want a challenge for the title.
I feel. Oh, that was a good move. Um, I feel like when Punk comes back, he's gonna have to work his way back up to the title. He's not gonna be able to just come back and get a
I
title
hope
shot.
so.
He's gonna have to pick up some wins, get himself back in it. Because I don't want to see him just go straight like how they did Goldberg in WWE, just win and beat Kevin Owens and like that.
Right. That was kind of. It was a downer. It was a real downer, really.
But I think CM Punk would work his way back up because he's never put on a 20-second. Well, that one against Sean Spears I remember that it was like 10 seconds. Like the
Yeah.
ring, but every match has been a decent amount of time with CM Punk, so he's gonna take off his mask.
Oh.
I think he's gonna take it off. Who's this? Dark Order. He called him a clown. I know. Tony Schiavone said, "Yeah, he's gonna costume this." Yep. Banditos did it. That was a good match.
Yeah, that was excellent.
It's not how I anticipated it to be. I thought it would been a little bit better, but it was still a good match.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
good for what it was.
you see Bandito. What was he trying to do? The floss or what? They were going to get Dutch Mantel back to make this a thing again.
Oh no, no. He's not letting go of that hat at all, man. He's keeping that hat.
Yep. Renee just does he even know what he's talking about?
Why is it that every other interview has to be interrupted? That's annoying.
Yeah. Every
Every other
single
interview, somebody walks
like
in.
it doesn't take like 2 seconds. So you're trying to say something, you get interrupted. At least talk for at least we get something out of their mouth.
Yeah.
One bad thing about CM Punk, he thinks he's bigger than the company. Yeah, but
He does have that complex.
I mean, how do I say it? Punk grew numbers in AEW that AEW never got. Like the first day, like the day that he debuted, they like in one day their YouTube channel gained 300,000 viewers, like 300,000 subscribers in one day. No
Yeah.
one ever, no one ever done that before. All Out 2021, they had a pay per view buy record. Never done that before. His first T-shirt, and I
Hmm.
was a witness to that. He literally crashed their website for 3 days in a row. And
That's
but
pretty impressive to do
but
that.
but CM Punk is not bigger than Tony Khan because if Tony Khan wanted to, like Tony Khan can do anything he wants. Like and people forget that AEW has more money than WWE. So, but see, yeah, I see what you're saying. He basically thinks that he's bigger than everyone. And
Yeah.
which he is a huge
I mean, I
draw.
agree with you. Yeah.
He's probably like probably number one in like revenue and everything he's brought, but he's not the. I say Sting's a bigger name than CM Punk. Now it doesn't mean Sting's a bigger draw. It doesn't mean Sting's more of a draw than CM Punk, but
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, Jay and her baddies. There goes baddie
I
number
wish
one. There goes baddie number
I
two.
wanted I wanted a decent women's match. Well, at least for getting this, I guess.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
Hey, that was actually good by Jade. That's hard for me to say sometimes. That was
With
actually
that
pretty
boot.
good. It's good that Marina Shafir didn't do anything. I didn't see her out there.
No.
The girl that Nyla Rose is going against, Kayla Sparks. She wrestled for like in 1 week. She wrestled on Monday Night Raw. She wrestled on Dynamite in a dark match. She was on
Mm-hmm.
Rampage, and then she was on SmackDown. As she was on NXT as well, all in 1 week. Like Kayla
Hmm.
Sparks. She's gonna get picked up pretty soon. I've tried to get her on here this podcast.
That'd be great to have her on.
Kayla Sparks and Ricky Starks. Hey, that'd be a good team to go against. Well, never mind. Never mind. I shouldn't have thought of that. Never mind. Do you think AEW should do it to interim mention here? What do you think? Yes, they should never do that. They should have never even done that from the start.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
I don't know if you heard, but Thunder Rose even said it herself that she has no timetable for her return. So we could be looking at 7 to 9 months.
Damn, that's a
With
long
it,
time to have an interim champion.
yeah. So I feel like at this point, have Thunder Rosa come back on Wednesday or Friday this next week, and her say that she doesn't want to leave this division hostage. She wants an official champion, and then she
Mm-hmm.
announces that the winner between Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter will crown the new AEW Women's Champion.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
But she also says, whoever wins this title, I'm coming back for it. It doesn't matter who it's on. Like that's the best way to do it. Have her come out and do it herself instead of what they did. I think last time when she had to do it, it was like last minute. Like she just found out that she was having to take time
Hmm.
off. Yeah, they. I would never do the interim thing again. I mean, I know it sucks to get injured, but I mean, life happens. I mean, Finn Balor won his first world title and had to give it up a day, like the very next day,
Yeah, that sucked.
and
That was hard.
never got a rematch either.
No, he never did. He never got a rematch.
But I feel like AEW would give someone their rematch if they
Hmm.
had to vacate. I feel like they would because I see AEW doing that kind of stuff. Now,
Yeah.
what match would you guys like to see AEW do that but done yet in AEW?
Hmm.
Uh, Kenny Omega and Andrade.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
The one that they haven't done yet. Oh man, that's hard. I don't think I've seen. Let me see. That's hard.
Brian Danielson and Pac would be good. I know people's been talking about that a lot here
Yeah, that'd be
recently.
great. Hmm. I think one of the great matches that I think would be with probably uh like we said earlier, Dante Martin and Brian Danielson. That'll be a great match. Like
Yeah,
have that stipulation to where he can't do any high flying, and see what
and
kind
if
of
they,
technical wrestler he is.
I think that would be a good match on Dynamite or on TV.
Yeah.
Uh, Zachary Cohen, do you watch? Uh, I don't really watch it weekly, but I do keep up with it. I don't really watch it like I do AW weekly, but I know what's going on. Like I know Roman
Yeah.
Reigns. Um, he's surpassed 800 days as champion, just winning against Logan Paul.
Hmm.
Seth Rollins is stupid. Austin Theory cashed it. How do you cash in your money to bank on the United States title? It's always been the world title. That's
I mean,
never happened.
they never really
That's,
stipulated which title you can go for. You can go for any title, I think.
well,
But they always just went for the championship belts, for the top belts.
he lost too. But yeah, I watch not like AEW, but I do keep up with it.
Yeah, I try to keep up with it myself the best way I can. I don't
I
watch it as much as I used to, though.
I won't watch WWE like I do AEW. I just can't
Yeah.
do that. That like even though Triple H is in charge, that's still torture. Like
Yeah,
I
3 hours is
will
too long, man.
I will say that they have improved, but
Yeah,
uh, but some things still haven't changed.
yeah. I
But I'd
mean,
give it.
Bray Wyatt coming back. I want to see what they're gonna do with that.
But I'd give it a year's time. Like right now, the next year, then there'll probably be a lot of changes
Yeah,
to the overall product. There's just a bunch of segments on Wednesday.
that's what it looks like.
Oh, Tony
They
Storm
claim are
versus
debuting
Divine.
a new music video. Okay.
Wait, what? I'll wait till you see it. To Top Flight.
Oh snap! Really?
I didn't know
Okay,
he
I'm
was
in
coming
for
back
that
early.
match. I'm in for that match, man. The return of Top
I didn't
Flight.
know.
What?
I didn't know he was coming back. I thought he was going to be out a little bit longer. That's going to be a good match on Dynamite.
That was surprised. That was a surprise to me too.
And
All right, now I can't wait for that match. Now, man, Top
Tony
Flight back
Storm,
together. I gotta see this.
Tony Storm versus Allie or Devani. I'm glad she's finally back. I can't. Excalibur, slow down. What was it? That him and RJ City of
It's like they go by so fast.
like AEW with RJ City. He did that. Like he gave him a
Yeah, hey
script to
W.
read. Yeah, and he read that whole thing in like 30 seconds. And to think that he can't mess up on TV. He has to say it all in one breath and
Yeah,
not make a mistake.
yeah. It's not easy.
But they didn't really announce any matches except there was a tag match: Bryan Danielson and Claudio versus Jericho and Sammy. The women's match and that 6-man match for trios titles. Then all the rest was a bunch of
Yeah,
segments with Smo Joe, MJF, Moxley, the Claims, a music video. But I'm sure they'll announce more matches through the week. They're not.
yeah.
They'll never. The only way AEW will have 3 matches on Dynamite was it's 3 big matches, like 3 dream matches. Like they'll never do 3 matches for Dynamite.
Right.
And it's 2 hours. How would you feel? Well, they got a bunch of segments. Mm.
I mean, the fans want to tune into a wrestling show to watch wrestling, not segments.
Yeah, but I will say the build to a lot of these stories for Full Gear has been better than All Out. Like MJF and Moxley's build up has been better than Moxley's and Punk's. I feel like,
Yeah.
but that's really only because CM Punk was injured. They didn't really have much time to go off of.
I gotta say, I do enjoy how Orange carries the belt in a backpack. That is so Orange
Yeah,
Cassidy.
I wonder how much that belt weighs. No, the AEW was like 9 or 10 pounds.
Probably a good 10, 15 pounds.
And carrying it in a
Yeah,
backpack
I'd say
like
about
that,
10 pounds.
carrying a backpack like that, it's probably more weight on your shoulder. And but I could see
Yeah.
I see Orange Cassidy doing that though. That's something only Orange Cassidy does.
Right. Our boy Bryce is the referee tonight.
Yep. Like the referees don't like they don't have to worry about not getting TV time. Like they don't have to worry about not getting used. Like they get used every show.
Hmm.
And the referees get paid per match. Like they don't really have a set contract. Well, like they have a set per match. Like each match, like how much money you'll make, but they get paid per match.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
I don't know if that's
That
true,
I didn't know.
but it's probably a lot of money just for one match. For someone, for like a referee to want to travel that much.
Right. I'm sure they get paid more if it's like championship matches and stuff like that.
Yeah, pay per view matches. I'm pretty sure Aubrey's. Well, I don't know because when Bryce was on here, he said that he has two jobs in AEW. He has a referee job and he's also the
Mm-hmm.
person that takes care of like hotels, plane flights, Ubers, all that kind of stuff. Him and Paul Turner, both of their referees are. So they got two jobs in AEW.
Dang. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in AEW that have more than one jobs. Jericho and Moxley do now too. They've signed extensions and they got multiple
That's good though. I
jobs
mean, they
now.
keep that machine rolling.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I said this when AEW started. I seen Jericho sticking around even after retired, just to be a coach or part time wrestler and just be mentor backstage.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that.
Audibles.
Hmm. I'm actually not mad at this match. It's actually looking okay.
Maggie Green, Silver Lee Johnson's back. Yeah, he was out for several months. He's finally back now.
Oh, good for him.
He returned on AEW Dark, but
Oh no. Not
uh,
Danhausen. Is that Danhausen?
yeah.
Oh, he got power dropped on the stairs. That sucks.
He asked for it, going around cursing people.
You curse me, I'm gonna power drop your ass. I think the best friends and everybody else has been taken care of outside, so I think that's about it for all the distractions there.
Mm-hmm. Richard Wilson's Brody coming back on. He's not affiliated with this podcast anymore for months now. I don't know why he been asking this.
Yeah, just you trolling. That's what Richard's doing, and that's fine. Go ask Brody what's up with him. How's he doing these days?
I mean,
He's
I don't
not
know
on the
how.
show anymore, and he hasn't been for a while. We have no ill will towards him, and I'm not sure why you keep bringing him up.
Like other people's, like some other people on Wednesday was doing that. Like, well, Brody be back on for the 1 year anniversary, and
In fact, I hope Brody's doing all right.
Danhausen got what yep, he went around cursing people, and he got power drive on a steel steps. Maybe he'll come back with
eventually, he was gonna. Eventually, he was gonna get what was coming to him.
but he's probably gonna come back with even. Don't underestimate Danhausen because he costed Pac his All Atlantic Championship.
Ah,
Don't count because
he-
he actually is a good wrestler when he actually gets to wrestle. He just hasn't gotten to show that really in AEW yet.
yeah, not yet. I think eventually they're gonna start. They're gonna start letting him do a lot more. Hopefully, show
What
off
did I
more of his
tell you?
talent.
What did I tell you? As soon as as soon as Bandito's match is over, Tony Khan is on Twitter. Congratulations, Bandito. Bandito is all elite with all elite wrestling.
And you
What did I
called that
say?
100%, man. You
I knew
called
it.
that.
I just feel when
Making
Tony
those bold
Khan's gonna.
predictions, man.
I can just feel when he's about to make an announcement, like that, like signing someone.
It's like you have a sixth sense for it.
Yeah, I think me and Tony have the same mind, maybe.
I
Mhm.
mean, you totally called that. That was pretty good.
Uh,
Oh, what is
well,
going on out there?
we got Camarada pretty good. He won't be up anytime soon. The guy on the front row needs to get dentures or something.
I see what you mean. That dude got a jacked up grill, man. But who can afford? I mean, dentist. Getting a good dentist is very expensive these days. So
Who crossbody? Oh, that was a good. Uh, X Color called it the Blue Thunder Bomb. Maybe
yeah, Blue
that's what you
Thunder
call it.
Bomb. Yeah, Sami Zayn does it also.
Yeah, he like with his he does a little spin with his to make it more
Mm-hmm.
like Camarada. I know that has to hurt. Where he's oh that was good spear.
That was a good spear, saving Orange Cassidy.
Uh, he didn't catch anyone. Chuck Taylor didn't. He just landed straight up. No one caught him.
Oh no! Oh man! Looked like he landed right on his butt pawn. That looked like it was a harsh landing for him, but he bounced right up like it wasn't nothing.
Orange punch. Nope. Oh, that was a good move. Lee Johnson's actually giving Orange Cassidy
Yeah.
a super kick. Missed Orange punch again. Beach break.
Hmm.
There it is.
Hmm.
What is that? Let Chucky T say the S word. He's not allowed to say. Hey, MJ's already said it many a times. CM Punk said it many a times. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it must be a.
I think they have a limit of how many times they can say it in a broadcast.
I feel like they do it towards him, like a BTE thing or something like that.
Mm. Yeah.
Cole Carter is fixing. Well, Give him a hug. That's odd. So is he? Why is he joining the?
What's good? I mean,
Well,
I'm trying to.
that's
Hmm.
stupid. Just because he got whooped by them, he was going to join them.
If you can't beat them, join them.
They didn't want him. That was a good main event.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did. That was nice. It's a
Like I
great
enjoy
show all
all.
around. Actually, I mean, it was a damn good episode.
Like I enjoy all the All Atlantic title defenses. Like they have that extra. It's kind of like how the TNT title used to be, like the open challenges and stuff. Like every match top the next
Yeah,
match. That's what it feels like. Um,
yeah,
here,
I enjoyed it, man.
just come back soon. You tell him that. Um,
Yeah, tell him. I mean, we
yeah,
don't
I don't
wish
know
him
what it.
any ill will or nothing like that. I mean, we're all cool. We just had different ways of how we wanted to do the show. I think he's doing his thing. We're
Yeah, I don't
doing
know what else.
ours.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you besides. I mean, you tell. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that was a good rampage. I still think the best
Yeah,
match was. I don't know what was the best match. I
yeah.
don't
It's
know.
kind of hard to choose. They're all pretty good matches.
I'm probably gonna be. You say I'm biased, but I'm saying my favorite match was Brian Cage and Dante Martin.
Of
Uh,
course.
but uh, but uh, but like all the other matches were good.
Yeah,
Christian and Dida was good, and the main event. Uh, I don't really count Nyla Rose's match because it wasn't even a match really.
that was a squash, like a horrible squash match.
It wasn't a match, so I don't count that. But I thought it was overall a good show. 7 out of 10 show.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give the same. Yeah,
I like I like that they're I like the like opening segment because like that was a big segment they did that leaded into a big match for Full Gear, a steel cage match,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they normally don't do that on Rampage. Announce a big match like that.
I'm glad
Uh,
they did. It was awesome.
yeah, because normally they just do that on Dynamite.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for Rampage. We'll be back Monday for episode 15 and 16, I believe. Yeah, because we did
yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16. Um,
Hmm.
and don't forget on December 16th, um, former WWE Intercontinental Champion, UFC fighter Ken Shamrock will be on this podcast. He'll be on here Friday, an hour before Rampage, kind of like how we did Justin uh, Bryce Remsburg. It was an hour
Yeah,
before. It was an hour before Rampage started, and after
yeah,
the interview, like we go right into Rampage, like the same stream. Uh, yeah, and Matt Taven is still coming on. The end of this month, as again, I'm not going to announce it because I don't want to say something that it may not be, but he's still coming on. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to uh, the All Elite's on YouTube channel right here. We're at
hmm
239 subscribers. Goals 300. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but we're getting subscribers every day. We just surpassed 20,000 total views. So,
yeah.
uh, and don't check out the links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. Uh, there should be a whole ton of Spotify stuff uploaded pretty soon. I just gotta
Right.
click the I just gotta click the button to like upload them all. Um, but yeah, we'll see you guys Monday for our WCW
Yeah.
stuff.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.